All right. I think we finally have everybody here and we have everything working smoothly.
Awesome.
Are you going to join us via video?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I need to mute this on Twitch. Hey, there he is. Trinity, I hope you'll check out the Twitch feed. I'm particularly pleased with the overlay I added for today.
Check it out real quick.
So, before we started playing, there were 3 things I wanted to get settled, and the first was like the date of the next session. So we're all agreed on next Monday.
Yes.
That's where that works.
At 6:30.
6:30.
Irritated if I send out a text confirmation of that.
That would be
no.
That would be
That would
great.
actually be very good.
And so it's very clear that during the time we were having technical difficulties last week, that really exciting things were talked about in terms of the character intros. And I missed out on all of that. So can we please take a moment to go through the character intros again so that I get to hear it and I've got that in my archive.
Like who we are as characters, or like how we met and go through the whole deal?
Who you are, and we worked out how you met, right? That occurred in game last time. But
we went back and
you guys shared your background story, and I didn't get to hear it.
You really should be more vigilant, Dad.
That's audio. Starting with Quinn.
How deep into the backstory are we going?
You shared last time.
Oh god. Let's see. Quinn is a changeling, as we all found out, who can morph their form at will. They just traveled into town, and they love more than anything finding out secrets and hidden information about people. If you let something slip, she will hound you until they find out the entire story. They are all about learning more about who you are as a person. I think that was it, right?
Yeah. I'll go with
the
Droga of the Mouse.
Droga of the Mouse Court is she's from a little gnome village that started being raided by kobolds. She ran and got some assistance and got pretty known around her little village for that. And they all banded together and decided to send her to Newcastle to become a bard.
Oh. And what is your title? What is your title of the Mouse Court? What does that refer to?
I don't know yet.
We'll get there.
I know I'm going to be a glamour bard, so there's going to be some kind of kidnapping into the Feywild during level 3. That's going to happen. So.
Right from the ocean straight to the Feywild.
Oh.
Okay, I guess I'll go next. My name is Veldy. I was formerly known as Verolda when I was raised amongst the Northern Elk tribe. I am a elk orc tribe.
One with the elves.
Whatever. Anyway, so I went to live amongst my mother's people, the humans, to explore magic. I'm a wizard, so I'm.
We lost you, Cliff.
You're muted, or your mic's not working, rather.
We can't hear you. Cliff, we can't hear you.
I like the ears, by the way, Claire.
Oh, thank you.
Cliff, yell.
Just start yodeling into the microphone.
Okay. No.
We hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I think somebody needs to mute. Hearing like I was hearing double on that, and I know I have Twitch muted. I think somebody needs.
I mean, mine's muted and I have headphones on, so.
Yeah, we don't have Twitch on.
Actually, it was me. Sorry.
Well, we found out who needed to mute it.
Very good.
All right.
So, you next, Jordan.
Yes. Okay. Jordan is kind of the run of the mill rogue. He grew up in nearing Newmarket over here. Kind of pickpocketing and thieving people. He's a little wild, very bright, very dumb in a lot of senses, and is going to do some dumb stuff at points. He's a keen pickpocket, and he has a family which he's been feeding with his money that he's stolen. That's what I got for him. Yeah, he's got a good family. He's got 3 sisters and 2 brothers.
The people that he's feeding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those aren't random numbers that he just pulled out of thin air.
Last time, you guys met Captain Winter.
Yes.
And I think that you got yourselves hired, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And what do you know? What do you know about the story of the Pride of the Deep and the Vanishing Island?
We know the man with a wooden leg knows nothing about that story, but he's in a terrible shape.
Cool wooden leg.
Yeah.
It was a Sylvan galleon from before the Elven Kingdom fell, right?
Yeah.
That's what they had. That's what they had
looted.
Robbed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he buried.
Go ahead.
And then he buried all the treasure, or not all, most of the treasure, on a Great Isle. No one has been able to find it? Question mark.
Yeah, and the ship
Captain Reinhardt.
like diverged at first. Like there was a team that went to go look for the gold, like Trent said, and there's some that
Okay, I
went
got disconnected there as we were retelling the story.
No.
And now I have no audio from anybody.
Oh, we got it.
Yeah, Blair, if you want to keep going.
Yeah. So after the one crew with the set of crew members with the captain went to search for the galleons or gold or what have you, the other crew members went to repair the ship.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Oh, weird. Man, he is having more problems with Discord than I've seen from anyone ever.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear?
Can you hear us?
Good, can you hear?
Do you have ears on the pews?
all the notes I took last time.
Well,
No
he sorts
bad
that out. I'm gonna grab some blueberries.
Nom nom.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. How about now, Cliff?
Can you hear us? Can we hear you?
Doesn't seem like it.
Oh, we can hear him. That was the problem.
Okay, I've got sound again now.
Huzzah!
Do you hear us?
It's so frustrating. Yeah, I can hear y'all now. It's just like,
Oh, thank you.
completely unclear what's causing that.
Yeah.
So are you still able to see the miniatures or not?
Yeah, we got the miniatures. Maybe you have another video open also for like a small map that's showing. I can't really see it.
Yeah, that's just the computer that I'm using to stream from.
Okay.
Found that it's too much for that computer to handle a camera input and also stream. I
Fair
have
enough.
three accounts, and one of them I use to stream from.
Gotcha.
So what you see with the miniatures, and if you click on that, it'll make it bigger. If you click on that screen with the miniatures, it'll make it bigger where you can see things better. And so you can see yourselves, right? You just got up. When we finished, you had been paid 10 silver pieces, which was enough for a couple of nights, room and board there, and the Sea
I
Devil.
recall.
You don't have to question anything.
You, Ryan?
Yeah, just counting over here.
Didn't catch what you said.
I said I was just counting over here. Counting the money. Counting. Doing the math.
So, now the next morning, and you come back out of the inn, and there's still some people out there, but it's not the same crowd that you saw the night before. A few people having breakfast. And you do see more people out in the street, though, shopping, going about their chores.
I do believe Jordan and I discussed acquiring a hat for myself.
Acquiring a hat, I believe, was a...
Yep, I think that was first order of business.
Would either of you two like to join us on this acquisition quest?
Of
Well,
course.
sure. I'd love to wander around the market and see what's here.
Fantastic.
I may pick something up for myself as well.
Now the trick is that I want something ostentatious and loud. Getting away with it quietly is tricky.
That is sweet.
And there's a hat shop. No, just cool.
You've got a couple of you can go up this road, or if you go around Angel Sword, there's another path going up that way. Basically, this is the view from.
Let's go the way that that this is pointing towards. What is it? What were the two stores that are there? Angel Sword.
Yeah, Angel Swords.
Oh,
Going to Angel
and
Sword.
Sure.
There
We're
might
looking for a hat.
Yeah, we're looking for a hat.
It might be a misleading name. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. What is the other place called?
Music Spheres? Music of the Spheres?
Music of the
Spheres, and behind that, there's a place that's called Zutsu.
Oh, Zutsu. Wait, is that a
Zutsu?
I think that's a footwear shop.
They may have.
Maybe. Bottoms and tops. Let's go. Let's try Zutsu.
Haberdasheries away.
Haberdasheries away.
Haberdash over there.
Yeah.
What did we decide?
We're gonna swing by Zutsu.
Zutsu.
Zutsu, famous for their Zutsus.
Okay. Let's get the camera.
Oh, nice.
That is so cool.
That's so sick.
That's very cool.
And who's going in?
I believe all of us, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to pull up Zutsu now so we can look for clothing and get inspired.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Kind of like that Viking spray.
You'll make quite a crowd in there. So this has a large painting of a dragon over the front entrance, and the interior is kind of stucco with brown trim. This middle-aged woman with wispy graying hair, and she welcomes you as you walk in and wishes you the sell of the day.
Oh, what is the sell of the day?
It's a greeting.
Oh, okay.
I think it means something along the lines of like, I hope you find what you're looking for.
Oh, okay. We have hats on sale.
S-E-L-E.
I gotcha.
Do we?
How can I help you, sir?
Is she speaking of Jordan or me?
Service.
Oh, my companions and I are just.
Yeah, she's talking to.
To who? You cut out there.
At first to Jordan, and then just kind of addressing the second comment to everyone. How can I be of service?
I'm doing very well. I'd be interested in seeing if you had any shoes or hats.
Oh yes, we do hats. If you want shoes, I would recommend the leather makers down the way. Ravenswood are excellent, but we can definitely help you with the hat. What sort of hat would you like?
Oh, I'm just looking for a hat that suits my face. Nothing too much.
She
Well,
hands
Jordan,
you this black hat with a really large pointed brim, and says, "This to me seems like it would really suit your face, sir.
I don't think it suits my face at all.
It is the look I think that is most natural to you. What did you have in mind, sir?"
Oh, I was looking for something small without a brim. Nothing fancy in any fashion.
Okay, so she brings you out like a knitted cap, and it's purple, and it's got kind of a green trim around the bottom of it.
This is just the hat for me.
well, that's where can I make a perception check to see if there's a hat that I'm looking for on the shelves?
Do you wish to buy our stocking cap?
Oh,
4
stocking
silver
cap.
pieces.
Four whole silver pieces for a stocking cap. That's a lot of silver pieces for the stocking cap.
What's it made out of?
That's twice as many silver pieces as I'd like to pay for the stocking cap.
Would you be willing to pay three silver pieces?
Oh, can I make an investigation check on the hat?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's difficult.
That is a 16. Yeah. 16, yeah.
So it seems like good quality work. The colors are a bit odd, but the materials are quality, and it seems well made.
I would like to look at my skills real quick. Ma'am, I can tell that the quality of the craft of this hat is perfectly fine, but these materials are just simply lacking. You could find better materials basically anywhere, and there are holes in the hat that need to be darned. Surely 2 silver is perfectly adequate price for something of this quality.
The normal price for this hat is 4 silver pieces, and I've offered a bargain at 3 silver pieces, sir. I don't know that I could go any lower.
I tried.
Well,
What say you on a vest? A proper pirate vest for a half-orc lady like myself. I might be headed out to warmer weather, and this cloak won't do for everyday wear.
I think that the hat would look quite fetching on you, ma'am.
Do you have? Oh, no. Do you have? I don't want any part of this deal.
She's looking for a vest.
Unless I could bundle it together with my vest. and we could get it for their price, and you'd be selling additional garments. Can I cast Charm Person for this deal?
Oh, you wish to buy a vest?
Yeah, I was asking about buying a vest. Like, because we were all haggling and jumping in on things. I thought if I came in with this separate deal, it might seem good as well.
Yeah.
I was just hoping they
What
turned
vest did you have in mind?
I can distract them.
Or Queen Jafana hat.
Any of those things.
We have this lovely pink silk vest. Do you think that's the sort of thing you had in mind?
Do you have any other colors?
We also have this bright green vest that's in a sort of wool.
Like,
Brown vest.
suits you well.
Yeah.
Linen. Linen vest.
The linen vest could do.
That would be 10 silver pieces.
10 silver pieces.
You monster!
That's,
What are the patchwork made from your scraps? I just need something that's fashionable for the warm weather. It doesn't need to be your prettiest vest.
Linen is a very breathable fabric. It's the ideal fabric for warm weather. Very comfortable and durable.
So, sir, you've turned away not one, but it seems like 3 sales tonight based upon your high prices. Do you think you could work with us a little bit?
Wanting a little bit of a discount because you're also buying the cap.
well, I've kind of changed my mind. I was wondering, what is your best hat that you have?
You're looking
I
for a
want-
vest.
And I would like to find a gnome-sized hammock.
Hammock.
Sized handkerchief.
Hammock.
So a regular-sized handkerchief.
I'm afraid we don't sell hammocks. But if you're looking for a vest hat combination,
I believe you said best hat with a B, my good man.
The
a
best.
matching hat
Your
and vest.
Best hat.
prize.
I can't tell if this is a bid or not, Dad.
A blue hat with a matching blue vest.
A blue hat with a matching blue vest. Are those the best of your wares? What is the most expensive hat that you have here? The most flamboyant hat?
The purple hat.
Interesting.
Oh,
Purple hat.
we must see.
Purple hat has 58 feathers. We used 3 yards of silk in this one hat, and it is a 2 gold piece hat.
For 2 gold. For 2 gold.
How did you manage to use 3 yards of silk?
Right.
Glorious, glorious hat.
Really?
That sounds like a fantastic hat.
Does truly, I'm quite taken with both the idea of that hat and the pink silk vest you mentioned earlier.
The silk vest is 1 gold piece.
Oh, silk be still my heart. Okay.
Expensive.
If I purchase the stocking hat, can we get the other hat for half off?
The stocking hat is a 4 silver piece hat. I
Yes.
give you half off of a 2 gold piece hat for buying a 4 silver piece hat.
Can I roll for either charisma or a?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Persuasion check.
Would it be charisma?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Can I give him advantage on that?
I have a +4.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give him inspiration too.
Okay.
If you want me to, you want me to roll it?
Sure.
Bardic inspiration too.
Sure. That's what, a D6.
Yeah. Here, I'll go ahead and do it. Oh, well, I should have let you. 1.
1.
And are you giving me the help action, Ryan?
Say what?
Are you giving me the help action?
The help action?
Yeah, basically it just means that like if you're assisting in whatever the thing is, I can roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I roll?
No, it's just you do make it like because you're taking part in the conversation.
I'm trying to assist in persuading.
You're getting +5 then.
Okay. You said a +5?
She got a +4 and then she added a +1.
Okay. I rolled on my own a 24, so 24 plus all of that.
The 24.
I got an 18 plus 6.
Damn.
I'm good at talking to people. Listen, I can't find.
You don't get to.
What?
Get to stack your bonus on top of his bonus.
No, advantage usually. Wait. So did he go ahead and roll?
I didn't roll anything. I just.
Dad, what are you talking about?
Highest of the 2.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you got an 18 plus your 6 for persuasion.
Plus the bardic inspiration, so it would be a 25 total.
25.
Okay. Yeah. So the help action lets one person roll with advantage, meaning they get to roll twice and take the higher of the 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're the one who rolled because you have higher bonuses?
Yeah, and we're both taking part in the conversation, so.
Okay. Well, that was persuasive, so you do convince her to give you half off. She does want you to pay the full 4 silver pieces for the stocking cap.
Great.
But
So
you got the fancy hat for 1 gold piece.
Yeah. And is there a discount on the silk vest as well?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what I was
It's
saying.
1 gold. Get out of here. Come on.
But that is not the deal we started talking about before
I'll pay
we
the
started
4
rolling
silver
dice.
for a stocking cap.
Pay the 2 gold for the silk outfit, whatever.
So the the silk pink vest is actually just 1 gold piece for 10 silver, correct?
Right.
Yeah, I'll throw 1 gold piece at it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh
You
no, this
guys
was
go-
for my But but since you held the discount, if you're
She just took the vest from you. That's
no,
what just happened. You had bought the hat, the stockings, and this vest, and Belga just went, okay,
Cool.
do the money in.
Gotcha.
no, I'm gonna take the vest. I thought we were all trying to. I thought Adroga was trying to get a hammock You
She
were
didn't have
trying,
a
yeah, but they didn't. Okay, no, I'm not going to take the vest if it's the vest. I thought it was a set.
Did you want the linen vest?
You're not taking them.
You're not taking the vest.
You're not.
The brown linen vest is much cheaper.
Yeah, it was more breathable and practical for my pirate garb wear.
You said
So you're taking the brown linen?
Yeah, can we make it a gray? I guess brown is fine. Brown is fine.
She's looking at clothes online. She's like, I don't know, maybe the gray is better.
Are you guys adjusting your inventories? Are you taking your money out?
I already adjusted.
Well,
I took my money out.
yeah, mine was still. Wait, was the linen cheaper than the other vest?
Yeah.
Still more money than it was.
It was 8 silver pieces.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate your business, and I hope that you kind folks will come back again.
Oh, we would love to.
Of course. I didn't catch your name, ma'am. I'm Quinn. A pleasure to meet you.
My name is Madame J.
Well, it's a pleasure to have met you.
Okay, so what's next?
All right. So what shops are in sight range?
There's the sword place across the way.
Yeah, let's go take a look at the swords.
I will say that wasn't quite the acquisition I had in mind, but this hat is definitely worth it.
Awesome.
It really suits you.
Thank you. I thought so too. Hopefully, Captain Belia won't be too mad that I'm out hatting her.
Okay, I'm not going to move the minis over if you don't mind.
That's okay.
That's fine.
We're theater imagination. I am so sorry, but I've got to run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
What type of hat did I get? A stocking?
Yeah, a green, a
Purple
What
with
was it?
green lining.
yeah.
I'm gonna say Veldy is not above dyeing her linen vest if she comes across some berries or interesting finds.
Or blood.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Winston.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sincerely trying to figure out how they used 3 yards of silk in a single hat.
It's a very large hat.
Very large hat.
Yeah, and you'd line extra pieces of it. Like every bit of it is unnecessarily soaking. Maybe. Like beneath the brim and stuff. And
Ooh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
All right, so you walk in and you see this middle-aged man, slightly plump, with a short reddish-brown beard, a loose white shirt, a brown cap, and he wears spectacles.
A proper swordsmith.
Good day, sir. Do you do enchanting here?
We don't actually enchant the blades here, but one of my closest friends is the proprietor of Music of the Spheres just next door. And in addition to selling bardic instruments, the proprietor can cast some enchantments over both the instruments and weapons. So sometimes I'll pay him. Have in mind.
Oh, I've just got a little rapier I was wanting to see what someone could do with. I'll definitely take it next door.
I'm sure that he would be happy to help you.
And what was your name,
What
sir?
dagger?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
The proprietor of Music of the Spheres?
No,
Ayla?
the shopkeep, the glasses.
Yeah, what's this guy's name that we're talking to currently?
It's Daniel.
Daniel? And by chance, you didn't need any help with anything, did you, Daniel? You're doing okay today?
Business has been rather slow. Soon there will be the festival coming soon, and no doubt things will pick up.
Fascinating. Okay. Music of the Spheres, anyone? Anyone?
When is the festival?
Well, we have our spring festival coming in about 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks' time. Okay.
We probably
we leave.
won't be back then, though.
Yeah. Okay. Do you happen to have any good daggers
You need a dagger?
or a solid short sword?
I have some excellent quality short swords, some of the finest in the kingdom, but I do actually have a dagger that has already been enchanted.
You have an enchanted dagger. How enchanted is it?
He manages to express to you that it would be a +2, basically, a +2 dagger.
Oh,
baby.
Plus
How much
2
is it?
damage. Would be 75 gold pieces.
75 gold pieces.
That sounds right.
Enchanted daggers.
Yeah, +2 daggers. Insane. Can we see this dagger? Like,
What
is it a case somewhere?
Are seriously contemplating buying the dagger? I could go upstairs and get it for you.
If you could go upstairs and get it for us, that would be great. Where do you usually keep it upstairs?
Amusing man, sir. So he walks up the stairs and he's gone for a few minutes. He comes back and he's got the dagger, and it's laying on this purple silken cloth.
That is a beautiful dagger, my friend.
Finest workmanship I have ever seen.
Can I attempt a sleight of the hand roll? Let me show you my dagger. I have a phenomenal dagger that you may never have. I received it across the seas from none other than the Archduke of the Elven Kingdoms.
And what are you trying to do?
I would love to show you this dagger and maybe play a sleight of hand and replace the dagger with my chumming dagger.
So you want to switch them? Don't look that much alike. Swap them out.
Swap out and run.
I don't think this is going to work.
No, I quite agree.
Yeah.
What sleight of hand bonus?
My sleight of hand bonus is Hold on. +4.
Okay, so roll a 20-sided.
I'll go ahead and give you inspiration on it.
Yeah, can you?
5.
And it's 5?
5, yeah.
It's a 6, 4 plus whatever she got. 15?
Wait, what did you roll?
6
Plus 4? 10, 11, 12,
plus 4,
13. 10, 11, 12, 15.
So you don't actually manage to switch the swords, or the daggers rather, but he also he failed to notice what you were doing.
Ah, that's the best
You
of the
didn't get-
situations. Like
You didn't get caught, and you could make another attempt if you want.
It's risky.
Could I grab the dagger and run?
I think I would love to attempt again if that's possible. You could grab the dagger and fight the guards that are out there. You don't have to do that in the same sense. Fuck up.
Quinn or whoever else would get to make a move first. So,
Of
Quinn, are you
of course.
you're wanting to grab the dagger and run?
No, I'm not, because I'm with these fools, so even if I could get away, they'd still be in trouble. Ugh, friends. Gross.
They're the worst.
I won't do anything. I will instead back away from the conversation and just take out my notebook and start jotting stuff down.
So, anybody else want to take action?
I'm going to throw my last bardic inspiration to the dad.
Do with it?
So I would like to ask the shopkeep about an axe.
An
About what?
An axe.
An axe. Oh, yes. Are you looking for more of a tool or a weapon?
Weapon. I would like a shorter axe that I can wield with a single hand.
I have exactly the thing. And he goes over and he opens up a chest and he pulls out this hand axe, and it's got a kind of silver highlights on the blade edge, and it's got all of this etching, all of these runes and everything are etched into the blade. It looks very special, and he hands it to you and he's like, this is an axe that comes from the dwarves of the north.
This is such an ancient relic. Surely a shopkeep like yourself wouldn't have come about this through honest means. What kind of deal?
It's not actually a relic, ma'am. It's a weapon made recently by the finest craftsman alive today.
Ah.
Okay. I didn't know if the dwarves were all wiped out here or not. Sorry.
The dwarves are the guardians who protect the rest of us from the monsters of the north.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How much is this?
This would be 50 gold pieces.
And just out of curiosity, what would your finest rapier be?
Let me see. Goes over and digs into a different chest, and he pulls out this rapier and hands it to you, and you can tell that it's very well balanced and everything. This is a rapier that I made myself. It would be 20 gold pieces.
Rapier. Is the dagger still lying on the table? Or
I believe he was holding it.
He's holding.
Yeah.
He's holding it. Yeah.
okay.
Can I toss out like a what? Say you can call like 5 gold pieces
So the dagger for
for the axe, and roll for it.
You're doing a persuasion check.
Yes.
for 5 gold to. Yeah, yours here.
It's quite a discount.
It's so ridiculous. How much is
This is 50 gold.
Yes, that's true.
Roll.
Persuasion?
Okay.
Oh,
14.
14. Okay. And do you have any bonus?
Persuasion.
For persuasion,
It's a
Or charisma bonus?
all right. For a charisma bonus, I have a +1.
She shakes her head and she looks a little bit offended.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my panpipes and just try and start distracting her.
Two is going to be a charisma check, or is it performance? A performance check?
Probably.
Yeah,
You're successful distracting her.
all right. So that's a ouch 8 total.
She nods at your playing appreciatively, but she seems to mainly have her attention on everybody else.
Mm-hmm. I don't think this is going to work out if I try to steal something here in front of people.
Yeah, we clearly.
I feel like I can probably see Joran contemplating it, and I just like lean over and go, I have a plan for later. We should lay low for now.
We should lay low. We know what we have here.
Yeah.
And say
We'll come back when we have more money, gathered through other means.
we appreciate seeing your wares, shopkeep, and we might be moving on.
Indeed. Unfortunately, we just got offered a job. We haven't been paid in full yet, so.
Exactly. Yes.
So, do you know where you want to go next?
Yes,
we can go to,
Enchanted Spheres.
yeah,
These
yeah.
prices better than okay.
Spheres, okay.
We're just going to the place that can enchant places. Or things, the musical spheres. Musical spheres.
Enchantment of the Spheres, I think. Something of the Spheres.
Musical spheres.
Music of the
Adroga, Adroga, my beautiful bardic friend, would you like to wear my fanciful hat for a spell?
I would love to wear your fancy hat.
Here, you'd be doing me a great service. And I'm just also going to have you hold on to my pink vest for a bit. I'll be back in a second.
Adroga's gonna puff up proudly in these clothes that swallow her and strut along to the music of the spheres.
I'll follow her as Joran. Yeah.
Likewise.
Awesome.
I don't seem to have.
We're gonna see how good changelings are now. Who knows? I might have to re-roll. We'll find out.
All right, so you go into Music of the Spheres. There's a female with kind of graying hair, and you see a lot of musical instruments about, a lot of lutes and a lot of woodwinds.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, ma'am. I wanted to inquire about getting my rapier or my instruments enchanted.
An enchantment were you looking for?
What do you offer?
I can offer enchantments that will increase the damage that your blade does and increase the likelihood to draw blood.
Nice. Well, how much would that sort of enchantment be?
Typically, for a +1 to add that, it would cost you 15 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Not bad.
That's not bad. Wow.
15 gold pieces to. You already have a rapier.
Yeah, but it would be a +1 rapier.
Yeah.
Enchant said rapier.
I was there. I would loan you the money.
You have the money.
Anybody have 2 gold I could borrow?
I would like to see if I could barter with. I'll gladly loan you the money, Adroga of the Mouse Court, as I think your rapier may assist us in the future.
I'm going to bow very low, which looks very silly in these enormous clothes.
You have that much gold already?
Yeah, I stole some from that guy.
Yeah, I have 13 total.
Yeah, I started with 10.
So with the
I
2.
started with my character started with 15, and I stole a stack of gold and silver pieces from that guy. So I stole 10. So I have 25 gold and some.
Guy was this?
No, I don't. He had an eye patch and he's a friend.
Okay. All right, so what's next?
I'd like to try to persuade them down for Adroga's silver enchanting. Hopefully with a persuasion check, but if not, we can enchant your weapon.
Haggle the price down?
Persuasion of +4 or charisma of also that, I think. Shit. Should I roll? Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go ahead and roll.
Okay. Fuck. 6 +4. So 10.
I'm afraid that she doesn't seem very convinced.
At least you didn't make her raise the price.
Well, Droga, I'm up to let you borrow a few gold pieces if you enjoy.
Well, thank you so much, good sir. I'll remember your kindness in the future.
You better.
You better.
So it will take a few days to do the spells necessary to add the enchantment.
How long before
when do we leave?
2 days.
How many is a few days?
Actually, 2 days,
It
but
depends
today
on
is the
how
first
things
day. We leave tomorrow.
could be 2 or 3 days. It sort of depends. It's hard to be precise.
Oh, I'm
Such
sorry.
matters are-
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm afraid I can't wait that long. We ship out tomorrow.
How can we speed up this process? Can you not enchant a sword on a sword?
Expedite.
require extra resources to do quickly. I suppose if you could afford an extra 5 gold pieces, I might be able to have it by tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna make a persuasion roll. I don't think that's reasonable. I think you should just have it ready for me tomorrow.
What if I place?
Oh, not 20 plus whatever I got.
Nice.
4,
Oh,
24.
wow, okay.
Good
and,
job.
and have sucked so bad at this that I really didn't pay close attention to what you were trying to persuade her of. What is it that you
should
just persuaded her?
give it to me tomorrow without any additional fees
Oh, okay.
for my
Okay.
trouble.
She's like, I suppose under the circumstances, since we had already agreed and you didn't understand about the time, I can have this for you tomorrow at that original price.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You're good to do business with you.
Just thinking about how much haggling there is in my game. It's basically the D&D version of Pawn Stars, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, who doesn't want to haggle, to be fair?
So you're like, it's 100 gold.
Then after everybody leaves, I just walk around laughing with the gnome about how they ripped you off.
Well, I've given you 2 golds, Adroga, so you may get the things.
All right. And I took the 13 out of my inventory already, so we should be good.
Do you have enough to pay for an inn
I will
still?
have
Yes. How much is it in?
10 silver.
Stan,
Oh, yeah.
you're going to have to leave the rapier with me.
Absolutely. And I'll pass over the rapier.
Who needs a rapier when we have a hat?
Right? I'm gonna equip my dagger for now.
Hey, Dad, is there any specific raids
Very cool.
I would know to be specifically rare in this area?
Race to beware of?
To be specifically rare, like uncommon?
Really
Maybe-
aren't a lot of half-orcs.
Is there anything other than that?
Like a drow or something, like something that you don't.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of drow, that's for sure.
I don't know that my character would have ever seen a drow, so that one's not going to work. But that's fine. I'll just so I didn't go to the musical spheres. I split off from the party while they were doing that. And I'm going to go into like an alleyway and change my shape. I'm going to grow my leg back and or unpeg it, I guess, and turn myself into a human man with like a big like mole on his cheek and a very like long sharp nose. And I would like to go back to Angel Forge, please.
Ah.
These changes are just like we Trent?
I think it's awesome.
Sorry, what was that?
When you make these changes, they're just automatically persuasive, right? You don't have to do a roll.
I believe, at least. I'll be able to check. As an action, you can change your appearance and your voice. You determine the specifics of the changes, including your coloration, hair length, blah, blah, blah. You can make yourself appear as any member of another race, although none of my stats change. I can't duplicate the appearance of something I haven't seen. And it has to have the same basic arrangement of limbs.
My question was, is it automatically a successful illusion?
It's not an illusion. I am physically changing.
Okay. So you're going back into Angel Sword?
Yep.
So you walk back in and Daniel greets you.
Oh, hello, my good sir. How are you faring today?
Oh, passing well. And yourself?
I'm doing quite well. I'm just stopping in for a quick break while my ship supplies. Do you have anything? My daughter back home is fascinated in weaponry. Do you have anything of interest that she might fancy?
How old is your daughter, sir?
She's going on about 16.
I see. And does she take an interest in sword sports?
She does indeed. I pay our trainer quite handsomely back home.
Perhaps this, and he goes over and opens up a and brings back a short sword. Perhaps this beautiful silver inlaid short sword would be to her taste. It's only 10 gold pieces.
This is very fine quality, my sir. I will say she's recently taken a fancy to fencing, specifically with an epee and dagger. Do you have either of those that might work for her?
Dagger?
Do what?
What kind of dagger?
Either an epee or a dagger. An epee is a kind of fencing sword that you dual wield with.
I do have a dagger that's special, but it's not really a child's toy, I'm afraid.
She's no child. She's 16. She has to prepare herself. Where I'm from is a very dangerous land, so you have to understand.
Well, the dagger that I have is enchanted. As a
She would fancy that
magical
quite well.
dwemer upon it. It is a very expensive item. It's 75 gold.
Oh, money is no object. May I see this dagger? It sounds exquisite.
I'll be right back. And he goes upstairs. So he's gone for a few minutes. And then he comes back and he's holding.
While he's gone, can I take out my book? Yeah. Can I take out my book and I want to cast prestidigitation on an empty page to create a drawing of my hypothetical daughter practicing. Prestidigitation says that I can make a non-magical illusory image that could fit in my hand. So I just like to project it onto the page.
He comes back down and he hands you the dagger.
Oh, this is fascinating. And you said it's enchanted, yes? With what sort of magics?
It is an enchantment that will help the blade to cut into your enemy's flesh and to bite harder when it has cut in.
Oh, fascinating. So this sounds like it would make a great gift for a coming of age sort of gift for her. Would you mind? I fancy myself something of an artist in my free time. I've actually drawn my daughter in the past, practicing. I don't know much about fencing myself. Do you think that this dagger would suit? And I'll show him the drawing. Do you think this dagger would suit this sort of fighting? This style of engagement?
So he looks at the drawing and just widen. Oh, you're very talented, sir. It's a very good drawing.
Days at sea leave me with a lot of free time, I find.
Think that this dagger would be ideal for that style of fighting.
Oh, fantastic. Perfect. And you said it was 75, yes?
Yes.
Out of character, is he holding the dagger? Does he have it?
Yeah.
Awesome. I am going to reach into like my gold pouch and go, oh, I'm sorry, she has gotten on to me for this in the past. I have bought several fakes before. Would you mind if I just balance it? She taught me how to balance to make sure the weighting is correct. Would you mind if it's... I just don't want to come back home with another dud for her. She gets quite mad.
Understandable. He hands you the dagger.
I pretend to balance it, and then I am going to book it out of the store.
Your sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand? What am I handing?
I don't quite understand what your plan is.
I'm running.
You're just running with the dagger.
Yeah.
I think that would be an athletics check.
Oh, why athletics? I can run otherwise. It's only a 13. It's not great.
Okay. So do you know where you want to run?
Yes. I just want to run out the door, past the window, and then in terms of like my rounds, quote unquote. So I want to move out of line of sight of him, like just like basically. So I want to leave the door quickly, like turn behind like the wall, and then shape change into a half orc woman.
Give you a bonus for surprise.
Mm-hmm.
I would still consider this to be a contest, so I'd like you to roll a 20-sided.
A contest of what? I'm holding the dagger. Okay. Wait. Hands up. I'm going to lift my laptop. Oh god. Where is it? It's a nat 20.
Do that.
Oh.
This is just, I just don't want to die. I just don't
So
want to
you
lose.
succeeded.
Yeah. Oh, I've literally not rolled over
I rolled
a
a 3. You're fine.
Cool.
Right, so you succeeded.
Awesome. And then I'm going to, once I change, I'm going to just like pocket the dagger and then very casually just start walking over to Music of the Spheres.
Okay. You got yourself a 75 gold piece plus 2 dagger.
And I just can't be that weird man for a while.
And some
Oh.
experience points, too.
Fuck yeah,
Um,
that's what I like to hear.
Well, we're like 20. I hate to do this, but I want to be fair. I'm very appreciative of you guys going ahead and playing, but we're like 20 minutes past the tight deadline that was set for our endpoint. And I'm afraid that the next session we will still be in town. We're basically about noon here.
Okay.
And I'm
we
afraid
did
that
morning robberies?
So we still got another day and a half before your journey. So the next session will be that day and a half here in town. We leave, and I promise that there's some things that'll be happening here in town.
Cool.
But I think we still ended up having a pretty good session under the circumstances.
Absolutely.
I agree.
I about had a heart attack.
I was like, I don't want Quinn's character to die right now.
It's just too soon.
Yeah.
Quinny, we hardly knew you. You left us all with a fabulous hat.
And if she had gotten caught and died, you would have gotten to keep the hat. That would have been cool.
Right. Oh, man. All right. This was fun.
Guys, for hanging in there.
Yeah,
Of course,
sorry
thank
again
you.
for the late start time, guys. I
Yeah.
made a note for next time. It's actually at 6:30 in my phone.
6:30.
Till next week.
See you later.
Deuces, y'all.
Night.
Night.
Bye.